Hey everyone, this is Nitro. Full disclosure, my apologies. I thought I was recording, but I actually wasn't. So I missed out on some day 63 stuff. It is now day 64. What I did in day 63 was I cleared out an encampment over here, in the center here, went back to Hikmah, and then traveled to Tenweir to do some trading and so on, and I picked up a new quest to deliver some cargo to Wixstad in the far to the northwest. So I've started marching in that direction, and I see that, and while marching, I found two brigand enemies to face off against, and since they're just small parties, it's basically free resources, so I figure I'm definitely going to wipe them out on the path north. For example, the battle just now gave me a whole bunch of new hunting bows, nothing really great, just weapons that I can quickly repair and sell. All right. Also gave me a 90 defense armor, which I'm not interested in. Right. At this point, I'm switching to armors that are ideally like 200 armor. So that was like a very tiny armor, and I don't really care for it. A few of my characters have leveled up since. For example, this guy, Emmerich, has hit level 4. I have 2 perks to select for him, and I just haven't really decided on what perk to actually give this guy because, well, it's awkward. For example, I really don't want the student perk for, let's see, playing the Manhunters Origins, your in-depth get the perk point refunded at the 7th character level. So maybe I will pick it up, because I don't really want any of the 2nd level perks. That's the whole reason I would pick it up. Right? Getting student just feeds you into the 3rd level for perk choices. So that way I can pick up Brawny to increase the stamina count of the hero. So there we go. As for Conrad, he just leveled up, and he's one of my archers at this time. So I'm going to level up the melee skill, the range skill, and then I can choose between hit points, fatigue, and ranged defense. Let's just go for stamina for now. As one of my archer characters, I'm going to start with student to make him level up faster. Alright. And we'll go from here. So a few characters leveled up, and we continue. So I'm going to finish hunting down this brigand enemy, take them out, and keep moving on in my quest. 16 against 9, this is just another free farming mission. Yeah. Look, actually most of these guys don't even have helmets, so it makes them doubly easy to kill. Let's just wait. Wait with my backline characters, because I need my frontliners to get engaged in combat first before my archers start striking. So it'll be something like run in and then strike, like this. Wait. I might as well run in that far and charge in like this. So I'm literally just rushing forward with my battle line to force the battle. Other than that, let's move up 2 and start whipping characters. The archers don't really have targets to attack, so I'd rather just continue with the whippings, like this. Now, he can attack. So move up 2 and choose someone to whip. Archer. I'll just fire arrows, I guess. And move up 2 and strike. Move up. And this archer actually should have gotten a whipping from someone else. Whoa. Headshot, clearly. Free kill. So now, 16 versus 8. Just should be a fairly quick battle for resources. Ooh. Darn crossbows. Strike and move back. Finish him off. Kill off that guy. I'm going to move up, I guess, and end turn. Same thing here, move up and strike. Move in, strike, move back. Not everyone here is whipped, as a side note, but oh, that should be a headshot as well for a kill like that. So I'm going to whip and maneuver. Whip, whip. Let's maneuver up and stab and whip someone. I'm literally just stat buffing everybody I can. Get into melee attack range. Mopping up at this point, and the battle should be done shortly. Let's not waste arrows. So I'll drop the hound because I noticed that this guy had a hound. Going to wait. Let's move in and stab. Any guy, he needs a whipping, so let's just do that. And then turn. Maneuvering. And turn. And this guy can just get into melee range. Whoa. That dagger stab hurt. So I think I can finish the battle now. But I'm having to wait a whole bunch of characters. Alright, so yeah. With that last strike, this guy was forced into retreat, and so I could easily finish him off. And pick up all these additional items, some 110 defense armor, you know, mostly just whatever gear. Items I sell. Taken as in-depth. So another guy recruited. This guy he's huge. With both melee skill and range skill. I'm not sure how I feel about the huge part. It means he's very easy to get hit. Even though he has nice growth, I think it's not worth it. So let me just get rid of him. I better pay the reparations and get rid of him. In fact, I'm starting to be very picky about my backline characters, the in-depth that I keep. He just leveled up, so melee, range, I guess, or melee growth for sure. I don't know about range because he's starting at 37 ranged attack. That's incredibly low. Right? You want to start at like 47. So why don't I just, yeah, you know what? I'll grow his melee growth, his that stat, and that stat for now, and stick him on a reserve. I'm going to fire this guy as well. So the guys I'm keeping now, I'm being very picky about. In fact, let's fire anyone I don't need because I have so many reserve characters now. And this in-depth is healthy again, so I can put him into my battle line once more. So there we are. This one leveled up, level 7. Definitely melee attack. He has a lot of stamina, but I'm actually looking at his perks. He is built a bit awkwardly. Oh well. Berserk for now. Let's give him the melee skill. I guess I'll give him hit points and maximum fatigue, something like that. He has a pierced chest. Oh, he got hit by the crossbow earlier. And he's actually one of my in-depth guys. Well, melee skill, I guess some hit points, some fatigue. Good enough. He's actually not one of my best guys either, in fact. So let's put him on the reserve list. I'm actually surprised I'm using this guy, all things considered. And throw someone better into the line, right? He has 62 attack at level 3. Like, this guy has better growth, for example. So does this guy. I probably used him because he has... So I am actually kind of questioning why I was using him. Oh, this guy's insecure. So it looks like a whole bunch of these characters, they do have some bad parts to them, and that's why I might not have been using them. Right. For example, his resolve is incredibly low, 22. This guy's insecure, but on the flip side, he is in depth, so I can actually whip him and he'll be fine for use. But overall, I think he may be one of my best choices, all things considered. So if I select him, give him this weapon, armor, shield, he can just jump right into the battle line. And I'll start with Pathfinder, as always. Place down the Hound. Let's start repairing some of these items. Repairs eat up so much gold, but it also lets you sell stuff for more gold. So in the long term, repairs are generally worth it. Alright. Helmet-wise, I'm getting more of these better helmets. They have 140 defense as opposed to 125. Less vision, but overall it balances out. So, okay, there we are. All items repaired, all the management done. Let's just move on to the next location, because I need to buy some food. Provisions are running low. And this is actually a large city. So large cities aren't really good for food. They're more meant for other resources. But I can at least buy a little bit. Oh, interesting. Black paint. Okay, paint sets. These are new. There's a throwing spear. 4 range that's destroyed on use. Well, let's just buy these tools. Right. I'm going to need repairing tools. A Spetum. 2 range, 55 to 75 attack, as opposed to my better weapons. So this is like a mid-tier weapon, interestingly enough. Now, these shields are selling for 46 gold, as opposed to what I saw before, right? The 50. So it's not going to earn as much money selling things here, but the flip side is I can only hold 108 items ultimately. So I should sell cheaper items, right? Like these things that cost a low amount of gold should be sold. Anything that's around the 20 gold range, I'll get rid of to free up some space. Hold on to the ones that I'm still repairing. And probably get rid of some of these javelins and whatnot, because I'm not using throwing weapons. There we go. Alright. So cleared up some space. And let's move on. Because what I'm expecting is I'm actually expecting to have more battles in the future. And if every battle gives you a whole bunch of items, you actually do need to consistently clear it out. You know what? Let's just, on that thought process, let's just sell a bit more. Like these bows, for example. I don't need quite that many bows. I probably don't need the band-aids. Yeah. Alright, this looks fine. Let's move on. Or I can actually take a quick look. The armorer, does it have any top tier armors for me to buy? 230 defense. 190. 190 for 2300 gold. Or 230 for 4000. What a difference. Look at that. Mail patch. Plus 20 durability. Plus 40 durability. I didn't even realize these items exist. I think these are additions from one of the DLCs. Right? That's actually really interesting. Because technically you can buy something like this, 190, add 40 durability for example, and then suddenly you have a 230 defense armor. I'm gonna try buying it and take a look, right? So, no. Because I have a lot of these 200 defense armors and whatnot. So if I select him, and then let's say I drag this onto this armor, what happens? Yeah, it gets 250. Cool. So these things really change up the mechanics a bit. You can afford to buy the cheaper armors and use them if you, instead of buying like the most expensive armors, and still have very powerful heroes. There's also 90 defense helmet that can replace these rusty ones. So I'll probably pick that up. It actually makes armors like the Footman's armor much more tempting. But well, but I want to keep some gold on hand, so we'll hold off on the purchases for now. Just need to find some character positioning adjustments, because I do have a lot of archers being built right now. So there we go. Alright. Looking good so far. And since he leveled up, I might as well build him up a little bit. So 3 more melee attack skill, 3 more ranged. Probably pick up the 4 stamina, something like that. Alright, enough purchases and whatnot. Bought a few things here and there, and we move on at this point. So, rapidly reaching Wickstead, where I can hopefully get more provisions. It's kind of what I need right now. Oh, so 370 crowns. Ambush trade routes, so once again, that means things are pricey here. So it's not a good place to buy stuff after all. Usually means higher prices on the flip side. Yeah, look at this, 53 gold for the shield. So actually the prices are incredibly high here. Which means I should probably sell stuff, of course. Sell the 3 helmets here, sell this, sell that. Might as well sell these instead of finishing up the repairs of them. I'll hold on to the hunting bow. Gonna get rid of these scimitars as well, so I'm selling everything. I'm just double checking my archers to see which ones are in depth and which ones are real. Like, he's in depth, so I can maybe... I'm thinking I'm going to give them different helmets. Right? The in-depth ones will probably have like these kind of helmets, and then the real ones will have the real helmets, clearly. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. So let's keep moving then. The only thing is I really do need more food, and I hate running around with so little food. Let's take a look at the contracts though. Escort a caravan. What's the second one? Drive off the brigands at a location. If it's actually brigands, I would love to do it. And this is like a quest to patrol the roads. Well, first, let's take on this quest. I usually like to fight brigands. As long as it's actually brigands, it's going to be a good battle. If it's not, then it turns into a bad one. And I'm going to have to stock up on some food. Even though it's pricey, we'll buy at least one of them. Huh. Another interesting weapon. There's a whole bunch of new weapons. So let's go there. Check it out. It's actually oh, it is a friggin' camp. You wonder how much Balthasar the Toothless Head would weigh in crowns. So let's engage. Wow, look at this though. A 16 versus 17 battle. There's the guy holding a what looks to be a unique greatsword too. That's nasty. Well, I'm going to see. Line of fire blocked, but he's double grip. So I'm going to target this guy and hope to hit the other one. Wait. Have this archer fire twice. I'm going to whip my other two archers. Oh wow. There's two of these guys. Balthasar the Toothless, twice. Bizarre. Archer shots. Alright. So let's get the frontliners into battle. Ow! Those... I really hate those crossbows. My god. These archers are picking off a lot of my characters. Holy! Look at that. He just kept firing and hitting. Like mine, who seem to be missing by comparison. All right. I'm going to shield bash this guy up so that I have a chance to flee with him. I think I better change to a pole mace and smack these guys. I'm waiting for him to kill itself. There we go. Right. I was expecting that retreat to happen. So I can move up and start taking out the first Balthasar, the Toothless. Guess I'll wrap around like this with one of them. You know what? I'm gonna jump in and surround him. Wow. There goes one guy on my front line, just like that. But I guess that's why I used in depth, right? I expect them to die. This battle is getting pretty nasty. Didn't expect it to turn into such a close fight like this, that's for sure. I'm not even sure I want him to engage. That's the whole problem with these archers everywhere. But I'll take the risk. Because, oh no, the archers came up. My worst fear, that these archers came up. If they hit her, wow, look at this. The archers are constantly hitting all my back line guys. And that is what is really killing me right now. You know what? Let's just start retreating. Okay, it's kind of... Oh, shit. I moved into the melee attack range of a boss. I should have just let him keep throwing those javelins. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Ow! Look at that. So I'm losing a lot of my frontliners this fight. Oh well. Heavy losses. Maybe I can knock him back like this and hope he... switches back to his other weapon. That's all I can hope for now. Another heavily wounded guy. These archers are out of stamina entirely. Good. He changed back to his weapon, thankfully. So I took a whole bunch of losses, but I am winning this fight. He'll switch back to the weapon, yep. So let's get in and start attacking him at this point. Perfect. So with this around, he's forced into an action where he's routing. So I get the time, all the time in the world to finish him off. Run them down. Hopefully I'll loot this great sword. That looks to be a unique weapon on him. So let's see. I got 2 armors. I think they were my own armors from before. There is the great sword. Oh, it doesn't look like a unique one, just a standard one. Just looks cool. Alright, I mean, it looks like I got my armors back rather than looting new ones. So they must have, I don't know what happened with them. They got hit on the head or something? So level 4, oh, level 7 Iron Lungs guy. Oh well. Level 7 was the cap for the frontliners, so it is what it is. Dead is dead. And I didn't get any replacement guys either. Well, this guy's helmet got destroyed completely, basically. So I guess that's why I should keep a few sets of backup helms. He is actually heavily injured anyways, so let's move him to the reserve list. Equip. Remove. Equip. And he leveled up, so 3 more melee skill. I guess it's 4 and 4. Pathfinder, Quick Hands, Brawny. Might want this guy to just wear one of these kinds of helmets. If he has Eagle Eye, right? You could see further with one of the regular helmets. Hold on. Didn't I have a set of armor that gives 250? Ah, here it is. I think I'm gonna want to throw it onto this guy. And I'm gonna swap the armors for now like this. Okay. Finally, since he's a regular attacker, he'll just upgrade to Sword Mastery. Backliners continues to be melee skill and range skill, and I'll continue to either stack range defense or fatigue. Guess I'll do fatigue here. So he has Pathfinder, he has Quick Hands. Guess I'll just do Anticipation for survivability. I need Bullseye as well. Bullseye, Bow Mastery, right? Berserk. There's a lot of key skills that are still necessary. Oh. Pierce leg muscle. I'll keep him there. Yeah, both of them are fine. Alright. Oh, there we go. There's the in-depth. So it was, looking at this now, it was a bad idea for me to get rid of all those other in-depth, right? They were all backup characters to replace dead ones. Getting rid of them all was definitely not my smartest option. Looking at this now. Oh well. 4,000 crowns. let's pick up this contract, right? So patrol to New Ditch, Crop Mark, and Wickstad. Let's take a look at where those locations actually are. Oh, they're very close. Actually, I like this patrol. Let's do it. I'll accept this contract too. So I'm actually making a lot of gold now. Look at this. Got 9,000 gold on hand. Oop. Nomads. 10 of them. I just want to double check and make sure my party members are healthy enough for this fight to happen. And also maybe look at repairing some of this gear that I was not fixing up. Like the arming swords. The 150 defense helmet. Definitely repair that because it can replace the 125 ones, and it provides, it gets -1 vision rather than -2 of these rusty helmets. So I'm just gonna change the helmets a bit before I fight. There we go. And finally, weapon changes. I have arming swords. There's no need to use these scimitars. Scimitars are like the backup weapons for the ones who don't have arming swords, right? But if I have extra arming swords, I might as well get them on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I'll have him hold the flail, because just so I know that I have one of those. After all, the guys who have flails generally do have quick hands. Let me just double check that. Yeah, quick hands on him. So he can start with the flail. Easy to change weapons as required. And I'll also equip the hounds. There we go. Actually, I got a few more of these pikes, which I think are better than the pole maces, are they? 60 to 80, 60 to 75. The other one is more effective against armor though. Hard to say which one's actually better. They're very similar. The main use of pikes is if you have the polearm mastery. Then with polearm mastery, it only takes 5 action points. Whereas the long maces, as far as I know, don't have that. Yeah, they don't have that effect. So long term, I probably want pole maces. So I'd probably want the pikes rather than these pole maces, but that's a long-term thing. Long axe. You know what? Let's just throw them on for now. The other advantage, I think, is that when these are equipped, right, it shows that there's no to-hit percentage bonus. And I think the pikes do. 10 plus 10% chance to hit, which pole maces don't have. Yeah. So let's go with the pikes. Higher hit chance is always good. All right. A lot of fancy equipment applied. So let's get into battle. There's only a few nomad archers, so I don't think I have to worry too much about them. Fingers crossed once again. A giant hammer and 3 archers. Okay. So let's wait for them to approach first, because I know they'll come. And these guys are actually pretty poorly equipped. There's a lot of them without even shields. So they're fairly easy kills in that sense. Oh wow, he's actually nearly dead. Shit. Alright, let's start with whipping. I'm actually gonna move him back. It's too dangerous. Stab and retreat. Both archer shots missed. Does he have a shield? He is armed with a shield. This guy isn't though. So I'm gonna move up and wait, because I want these melee guys to be next to the enemy first before I attack. When you surround an enemy, you get a 2-hit chance increase. Given the lack of shields, switch to a sword. He actually has quick hands, so I'm going to switch to the pike right off. Good enough. Why don't I start whipping? He actually hit me. Oh boy. I believe he has quick hands for the quick weapon swap. No quick hands here, but I'll maneuver up and fire. I have to pray he doesn't get hit. That's all I can say. And he got hit. Of course he does. I think that's another 200 defense armor gone. Just some bad luck, costing me armors and characters. Right, if I had hit that strike the previous turn, that wouldn't have happened. I actually can't believe I lost major armor in a shitty fight. And this really is one of those easy fights too. When the enemy was outnumbered 16-3 and I still lose a 200 defense armor. It's unfortunate. Level 4 with a 200 defense armor. What hurts more is the 200 defense armor, not losing the guy. Because I have to buy that back after this. Oh well. So this guy really does suck. I'll place him over there. Build up the range attack on this guy, I guess. Build some hit points and whatnot. And I'll get quick hands. Meanwhile, he will get more attack. I don't even know if I need the fatigue. He doesn't seem like he's going to be a melee character. So if I'm not using him in combat, then fatigue is kind of useless. Whatever. Berserk, I guess. And in hindsight, I'm going to place him in the reserve list. Because he has no hit points for combat right now. There we are. Actually, let's use him with a crappy armor. And helmet, and shield, and arming sword, because I'm running out of frontliners. Right, these guys all need healing right now. Safe roads, which means I believe cheaper items. Some food anyways. Alright, let's move. I'm just gonna finish up this quest, right? Travel here and then travel back to Wickstead, and that will be it for this video. So I'm going to reach day 66, it looks like. Infected wound. Uh-oh. Who is that? My archer. He also needs to go on the reserve list then. This is honestly getting ugly. Alright, we'll head back to Wickstead and that will be it. So, mission complete, 560 crowns earned. For the loss of one character, totally not worth it. Actually, let's take the caravan quest. If everyone in my back line are actual characters and everyone in my front line are in depth, I should be able to just buff them all up with the backliners. Anyways. So we'll stop here, but that's it for this video. Thanks for watching everyone. Nitro out.